Your cat watching you eat but never begging is not politeness. It may look like good manners. They sit nearby. They stare quietly. They follow your hand. They watch the plate. They watch your mouth. They watch the room. But they do not jump on the table. They do not meow loudly. They do not try to steal the food. They simply observe. And that is what makes this behavior strange. Because if your cat really wanted what you were eating, why would they just sit there? Why would they watch so intensely, but never ask? The answer is not that your cat is being polite. Cats do not think about politeness the way humans do. A begging cat wants the food, but a watching cat wants information. And once you understand what they are actually watching, this quiet behavior becomes much more meaningful than it seems. Here's what to look for. Cats are not only interested in food, they are interested in food rituals. To a cat, eating is not just about hunger. Eating is a moment where the whole room changes. You sit down. Your hands move differently. Your voice may become calmer. The smell in the room changes. The rhythm of the house slows down. And cats notice rhythm. They notice when something happens every day. They notice where you sit. They notice what sounds repeat. They notice when your body becomes still. So when your cat watches you eat, they may not be asking for your meal. They may be studying the ritual around it. That is the first hidden reason. They are mapping your routine. Cats build safety through patterns. They notice when you wake up, when you walk to the kitchen, when certain sounds happen, when food appears, when the house gets quiet, when people gather around a table. Your meal may be one of the strongest routines of the day. Even if your cat is not hungry, the ritual still matters. Because repeated human behavior helps your cat understand what comes next. If you sit in the same place, use the same plate, make the same sounds, and stay calm while eating, your cat starts to recognize that moment as part of the map of the home. And when the home becomes predictable, the cat feels safer. So your cat may not be staring because they want dinner. They may be staring because dinner tells them something about the stability of the house. The second reason is more specific. Your cat may be watching your hands. To humans, hands are normal. To cats, hands are powerful. Hands bring food. Hands open doors. Hands pick things up. Hands pet. Hands grab. Hands move fast. Hands change the environment. So when your cat watches you eat, they may be studying the part of your body that controls the room. Your hand moves from plate to mouth. It reaches for a glass. It lifts. It lowers. It repeats. This is fascinating to a cat because it is movement with rhythm, and cats are built to track movement. But there is another layer. If your cat watches your hand but does not approach, it may mean they are interested but not ready to enter the interaction. They are gathering information from a safe distance. That distance matters. A cat that watches quietly is often saying, "I am interested, but I do not want to lose control." That is very different from begging. Begging is direct. Watching is cautious. Begging says, "Give me that." Watching says, "I am trying to understand what this moment means." The third reason is scent. Your food smells much stronger to your cat than it does to you. Even if they do not want to eat it, they may still be drawn to the information inside the smell. Meat, butter, bread, sauce, warmth, smoke, oil, something unfamiliar. A cat does not need to beg to be interested in a smell. Sometimes they are not asking for the food. They are asking a silent question. What is that? That is why your cat may watch intensely, sniff the air, come closer for a moment, and then walk away without touching anything. To humans, that looks confusing. To a cat, it makes perfect sense. They gathered the information they wanted. They did not need the food. They needed to identify the smell. So if your cat does not vocalize, does not paw, does not jump closer, and does not try to steal, the interest may be sensory, not demanding. They are not saying, "Feed me." They are saying, "I noticed something new." And for a cat, noticing something new is never meaningless. Before we continue, subscribe to the Feline Signal if you enjoy understanding the quiet signals cats use every day. New videos come out every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Now, the fourth reason is one of the most overlooked. Your cat may be watching because your eating changes your emotional state. Many humans slow down when they eat. Their body becomes still. Their voice softens. Their movements become repetitive. They stay in one place. They stop walking around the house. To a cat, this matters, because a still human is easier to understand than a moving human. When you are eating, you may become more predictable, and a predictable human feels safer. That is why some cats come closer during meals, but still do not beg. They are not necessarily interested in the food. They are interested in the version of you that appears when you eat. Calmer, seated, focused, less sudden. For cats that are sensitive, shy, or easily overstimulated, this can feel like the safest time to be near you. They may sit beside the table. They may lie near your chair. They may watch from a few feet away. They may choose a position where they can see you clearly without being too close. This is not politeness. This is emotional distance control. They want proximity without pressure. They want to be near the calm version of you. But they do not want to turn the moment into a demand. That is why the quiet stare can feel so intense. They are not waiting for food. They are waiting inside your calm. And this leads to the most important part. A cat that begs often expects something. A cat that watches quietly may not expect anything. They may simply feel safe enough to be present during one of your daily rituals. That matters more than most people realize. Cats do not join every human moment. They choose where to place themselves. They choose which routines to observe. They choose which version of you they want to be near. So if your cat watches you eat without begging, it may mean they have learned something important. They can be near your food without needing to compete for it. They can watch your hands without being afraid of them. They can stay close without being forced into contact. They can observe your routine without being pushed away. That is not politeness. That is trust with boundaries. And boundaries are a huge part of feline affection. Some cats do not show love by climbing onto your lap. They show it by being present without asking for anything. They sit nearby while you eat. They watch. They blink slowly. They stay calm. They do not interrupt. They do not demand. And then, when the moment is over, they may follow you into the next room. That is not a coincidence. They were not only interested in the food, they were interested in the rhythm of being near you. There is one final detail to notice. What does your cat do after you finish eating? If they immediately inspect the plate, the interest may have been food. If they jump toward crumbs, sniff the table, or search the floor, then yes, they may have been waiting for an opportunity. But if they simply stand up and follow you, sit near you, or return calmly to their resting place, the meaning changes. They were not waiting for your meal to become theirs. They were watching you. That is the difference. A food-focused cat moves toward the leftovers. A socially focused cat moves with the person. That is the signal most owners miss. The plate was not the center of the moment. You were. So the next time your cat watches you eat but never begs, do not assume they are being polite. They are not performing manners. They are reading the room. They are studying your routine. They are tracking your hands. They are identifying scents. They are noticing your calm. They are choosing proximity without pressure. Because to your cat, love is not always loud. Sometimes it is not a meow, not a paw, not a demand, not a stolen bite from your plate. Sometimes it is a quiet body sitting nearby, green eyes watching. No begging, no interruption, just presence. And in a cat's language, presence without pressure can mean something deeper than hunger. It can mean, I feel safe enough to sit here with you, even when I want nothing from you. And that may be one of the quietest forms of trust your cat can give.